Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? And we've got through another weekend, which means I have another 6 maps to show you this week, and another 6 assets to go with them, and a brand new theme and luck combo as well. So it's all going on. You know what else is going on? Well, what hasn't been going on lately is my second shows. I've been doing second shows in the evening. I've been a bit busy, but no more. With any luck, all things being well, every night this week will be something for you to watch. Mostly map making with me, BonBonB. That's correct. Tonight we'll be doing a whole lot of tree placement around the wetlands. That's that river network in the middle of that island. And then tomorrow, going to be doing some more work on the castle on the hill. So it's all coming together, slowly but surely. Hopefully 4 episodes this week, so that's going to keep me busy and hopefully keep you occupied too. Now, before we go any further, it's time for that daily reminder. Yes please, unless you're new, could you click that like button right away right now, and of course if you're new, it's your first time here, sure, watch the show first and then click like at the end. Okay, today's map is Isolated Valley by Skignavillas. Chose this one because it was flying high a couple of weeks ago and made my shortlist of maps to review. There is your start square right there, like that, in the middle there, lovely. And what about the resources? Now all those dark blue areas, that's not sea, that's oil being used for snow, because we're using Mr. Miyagi's fantastic theme, the Alps Dolomites theme. What do we need off of the workshop? Well, the Alps Dolomites theme, the Norfolk Island pine, another pine, and an elevated wall train track thing. You know the routine by now. Subscribe to all of those and this map will be working just fine for you. Today we'll be using the realistic 1.2 LUT because no LUT has been subscribed, or prescribed, sorry. Yes, lots of maps have been subscribed. No map has been prescribed for this. No LUT has been prescribed for this map. I will get my teeth around what I'm trying to say in a minute, I promise you. Okay, now Skig is very experienced now, so we can expect at least a modicum of standard. And these roads are beautifully equidistant. Lovely, and tree in the middle. Hello, goodbye. Very nice indeed. Yes, the background of these mountains is what makes the map, I've got to say. It's very nice indeed. As we head towards, oh hello, it's that rail bridge thing. That's the elevated rail. We're going to go under that. Here we go, and through here. Through there, it's right, no clipping, no glitching, very nice, good work there. There could have been a more direct route taken by this road, but to be honest with you, it's quite pleasant. So I'm not going to mark it down for being a little bit wendy and windy, a little bit whiny like me. There we go, looping back around this way. Let's say there is a more direct route that I'm sure that you could delete and rebuild if you like, but there's nothing wrong with what you're seeing, is there? No, there isn't. As we head over towards, I've got a rail bridge coming on here, so road under rail. I don't mind it if the terraforming allows for it. Now speaking of terraforming, some interesting things going on here. That's your start square, by the way, obviously. And we've got a couple of options. Now if you look over here, we've got a little bit of road glitching going on with this one here. Now I'm going to use Move It to tidy this one up. See this side, no problem at all. So it's got to be possible to fix this one. So let's do that one indeed. Open up, move it, try again, open up, move it, oh frick it, open up, move it, that's more like it, and we'll just pop those out a little bit. There you go, fixed. Big job that, wasn't it? Big job. Hello, what was that? Oh, great editing, that's what that was. What we got going on here? We've got a dip in. Now we've got tunnels going under here. We've got a dip in the middle of the roundabout. So once again, we're going to do a little bit of work here. Going to call, no, not the budget. Oh dear. We're going to use, yes, the terraforming. And we're just going to sort of like bring the level, because if you've got tunnels going under there, I'm not quite sure why we're dipping in. I'm just going to have a little pond in the middle of that roundabout, which I think would be quite nice, actually. Now I think about it, I wish I'd filled that with water. But clearly not. Clearly not going to happen. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully I've given you an idea for a pond in the middle of a roundabout, like that. A nice, nice terraformed bit. Never mind, let's move on. Let's move on. Got the bridge, and the bridge is fine. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that bridge. Look at that. Perfectly aligned. Beautifully dealt with. Comes down to the side. Smashing. Now, what else would be smashing is if you would like to smash another button for me, if you haven't already hit the like button, now's a chance for you to hit the subscribe button, because subscribing is nice. And of course, there's the notification bell. I can't speak today. The notification bell. Yes, of course, if you do that, that will remind you every time I upload a video, which is fairly regularly. You don't have to wait 6 months for a video from me. Oh no, barely 6 minutes usually. Anyway, let's head off in towards the fog, which means we can probably have a look at the rail, because I know there's rail on this map, because we went under it a couple of times. Let's go and have a look at that. Right, rail. What we got going on here. Now, if I'm honest with you, it's a little bit uppy downy. You can't really tell with the terrain as it is. So what I think we'll do in a moment is we might switch on the terrain lines, because it's hard to show you. See, it looks flat, but it's not quite flat. Yeah, somewhere around here. See, going up here and then coming back down again there. So it's very hard to, let's do the terrain line, shall we? It's that's not what I was trying to do. Again, here we go. That's the one. And hang on, nope, I wanted them on. Oh, what's going on? Where's my key combos? There we go. It's Monday, guys. It's Monday. Bear with me. Bear with me. Everything's falling apart. Having to go back to work. Not good. Okay. So yes, you can see now going down the slope. Fairly flat across here, and then we're going quite elevated again. Each one of these terrain lines is an incline of 1 meter on the previous one, so it just goes to show. And here we've got a bit of a humpback bridge, when you'd expect this kind of like oh, hang on, now we're coming off of it. Look how steep this is. 1 meter every, I don't know, couple of meters. Too steep. Now that could have been a tunnel, could have been a cutting. Big old cutting, definitely a tunnel, I think. Actually, you do need, if you're going to be placing a mod, dear oh dear, if you're going to be placing a tunnel in the editor, you will need a mod, and that's bloody Penguin's tunnel enabler. So yes, maybe Skig doesn't have the tunnel enabler, maybe he doesn't, but that's not an excuse. Ah, now you go, rail over road. Now, it's not too bad, it's not too steep, but once again, I'm going to try and do a little quick fix here. This isn't going to be, it's going to be, what can I do in about 10 seconds? Right, and elevate that a little bit as well, and that one a little bit more possibly. Seems to drop down a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, come on. This one up a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, just to draw out the incline. So that's not too bad. On this side, it does actually drop down a little bit there, doesn't it? Perhaps we should pump that one up just a little bit more. Just a smidgen. Yeah, I think so. Oh, come on. Get the node. That's what I'm trying to get. There we go. Push that up a little bit more. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But you can see what I mean. Drawing that rail line out just a little bit back from the bridge. On this side, it'll look a whole lot better, if not perfect. Definitely not perfect. There we go. And then elevated across the road, and then we'll drop down on the other side. You'd do the same on this side though, wouldn't you? You'd raise it up just a little bit. Right, okay, well that's pretty much all there is to say about the rail until we get to the fog. We're going to do some more elevation here. That could be a cutting because it drops down on the other side. That should be a cutting there, maybe a tunnel, but one or the other. Keep it flat, keep it straight, guys. The rail does like to be flat and straight. That's quite nice. That's quite nice indeed. But let's head off to Assetville for something else. That's quite nice indeed. Now this is new. This is very, very new. And #1 on the workshop. So very popular too. We head over here. We've got a brand new road. Brand new. Let's check the road. Yeah, nothing's coming. It's the cobblestone lane, 1 tile width, by Urbanist. Don't really know what to say about this really. It's one way, by the way, so there's nothing going to be coming back the other way, and it's going to be really nice for your old towns. When you get an intersection, it drops back down to concrete just for the intersection, like that, and then we'll wander off this way and we'll head back towards the town. But this is a really nice asset. Look at the detailing with those the drains. Look at that. Excellent work. Very, very nice Urbanist. I approve. I really do. So Cobblestone Lane, 1 tile width by Urbanist. Well worth subscribing to if you want something a little bit different from the norm. As we head over to Themington Island for this week's new theme and LUT combo. This week's theme is Not So Rocky by Carnador with the recommended LUT, Carnador's recommended LUT for this theme. It's Definitive Vision. Right, okay, let's do some factoids, because factoids, and it had to happen one day. If we left it long enough, factoids would end up being about cats. As this is the internet, they should feel at home. The most popular names for American cats in 1981 were Tiger and Samantha. Wasn't Samantha the Christian name of Catwoman? I think it was. I could be wrong. An American, not an American, even the Americans wouldn't be this stupid, an Australian man who hated cats roaming into his garden set a trap for them. A sardine tin wired to the electricity mains. His plots backfired when he was electrocuted by his own device. Yeah, sorry Australians, I didn't mean to say that you were all as dumb as Americans. Sorry Americans, I didn't mean to say that you were dumb. You're not dumb. There you go. No shipping routes, obviously. Thanks, Gig. You're not dumb at all, because putting a shipping route in this map would have been a little bit, well, dumb. Or crazy, at least. Water flow. We do have some water flowing down there. The English are dumb. I know. Stop, get off my back, okay? I know I'm probably the dumbest of the dumb as well. We've got water coming down these 2 rivers, flooding into the central lake. And this 3rd river, well, it's water flowing down into the central lake as well. Which means in the middle of this lake, we have a... Look, stop nagging me, I know I'm dumb. Yes, it drains away in the middle. No sewage problems in this lake. That's fine. Realism, maybe not. Working map, definitely so, yes. You're not dumb, Americans. Look, only some of you are dumb. Probably no more than in any other country. Moroccan men, they're dumb too. Sorry, I'm insulting everybody here. You're not as dumb as I. There we go. Right, we got the water snaking in and out. Would the bedrock be washed away, and would this be slightly less pointy, this zigzag? Possibly so. Especially here. Look at this. In fact, I'd like to see this smoothed out a bit. You can actually see the nodes there. It's just all pixelated a little bit, isn't it? The river flows down, and then it's joined by another river. No, it's not. Ah, yes, it is. This is the river. No, it's not. It looks like a river's joining. That's a weird little, I was going to say junction then. This is how dumb I am. It's a weird junction indeed. As junctions go, that's the wettest one. We've got some wet trees here. Not too bad. But we've got some wet trees here as well. Now, the soil would be washed away rather quickly here. Those trees wouldn't last very long indeed. And with the soil washed away, they would be washed away as well. So, yeah, that's those trees I'm not going to let get away with that one. We go down the stream. Now, this island here, it's the wrong shape for me. The water's flooding over the edge there, but that would be elongated. The amount of water that's hitting that... I can't see that surviving either. So yeah, not realism. It's a realistic map, but realism's going. And these little fjords, I know they're not fjords, but they don't make any sense to me at all either. With the weight of water going as it is, silt would be definitely moved around to prevent that from happening. Right, we got, what have we got? Well, we're still on the river. We're still going down the river. Here is flooding over the bank a little bit. I don't have a problem with that. That's not a big problem in itself. Got a little lake sort of like forming from it. Yeah, these things happen. These things happen in real life. But that, yeah, I'm going to let that go. We come down, there we go, into the lake itself. And the lake is glorious. Glorious, this is the central focus of everything. And as long as there's no problem with this lake at all, we can be happy with the lake, yeah? Let's have a look at the mountains. The mountains are a great backdrop. We have, of course, got oil for snow, thanks to Mr. Miyagi's theme. And it looks very peaky, doesn't it? Looks very peaky indeed. Very nice. Love this theme. It's prior to snowfall. This is the only way you could get snow onto a map, by cheating. And cheating is what we all did. Don't say you didn't, because you know you did. Some of the mountains look a little bit pixelated. I mean, if it's tiered like in wine growing regions. Oh, by the way, vote for your favourite now. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote does count, because we've got a new show out there. See what I mean here about the pixelization? A little bit of smoothing on those slopes would be better. But yes, I've got a new show, best of the month. Last month's one is now out. Feel free to check it out. In fact, I'll link it at the end of today's show as well. Right, okay, let's settle down and to give this thing some marks, shall we? Aesthetically, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I can't really stretch to a 4th star, but I'm very happy with 3. And 3 is an okay score. So 3 stars for aesthetics. Detailing, once again, 3 is kind of the pass mark, and while there's not too much great with the detailing, there's nothing horrendously bad to bring it down to 2 stars. Not happy with the rail though. I'm going to give it 3 stars for detail because overall I think it's worth 3, which is why I'm going to give 3. Gameplay potential, yes, loads of gameplay here. There's probably stuff you're going to want to fix, but honestly, for an ordinary player, you'd be happy with this, wouldn't you? I'm going to give this 4 stars for gameplay. An extra connection would be nice, but I don't feel it's essential in this particular map. Isolated Valley by Skignavillis. That's not too bad at all. An okay way to start the week. It's not one of those shining maps, but it's still a good map. And a good map is all we can ask for. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. You can join me over on Patreon. I know we are now into October, but you can join me over there. Offer me $1 and I'll get your name into these credits when we update it next month. Votes now open on this particular map on the screen now. If you want to go over and have a look at that one, that'd be appreciated. And I'll see you tonight for map making. See you then.